never be able to feed itself.
Food security remains a top concern for many residents here.
1 in 5 Hawaii residents are struggling with food insecurity, and 1 out of 6 are keiki.
Food insecurity has dramatically increased here in the islands.
Last month we saw about 15% increase in the number of people that we are serving.
Those who are food insecure are especially vulnerable.
Food insecurity.
Food insecurity.
Food prices.
Food security.
Food insecure.
Hunger.
Our research showed that food insecurity is a prevalent issue in Hawaii, adversely affecting children, families, minority groups, and low-income communities. It's a vicious cycle characterized by a lack of food sovereignty, a heavy reliance on unhealthy food importation, and expensive prices of food. Food insecurity especially impacts the Native Hawaiian Pacific Islander population. The lack of available, affordable, nutritious food has resulted in an increased risk of healthcare issues, mental health issues, and stigmatization within this community. Numbers are rising, people are starving, and the people cry out for change. A survey we distributed to 24 Native Hawaiian Pacific Islanders affirms our research findings. 41.7% of them claim they experienced difficulty in purchasing enough food for the past month due to low wages, expensive prices of food, unemployment, and a high cost of living. 12.5% were not familiar with the social programs listed in the survey, and 37.5% reported feeling embarrassed to seek assistance from community resources because of food insecurity. Most respondents agreed that food insecurity is higher for Native Hawaiians Pacific Islanders because of historical injustice, and that the high cost of living, systemic barriers, environmental changes, or disasters contribute to the issue in Hawaii. The community feedback presents the reality of the issue. Food insecurity hurts our community, and we need to help and protect them. To address the crisis of food insecurity, we must go back to the future. How can we care for the environment, benefit the economy, and promote the well-being of people and the communities while we address this issue? Everything our survey results determine and more are all factors contributing to the web of food insecurity. We have to take these factors into consideration. We wanted a solution that would fulfill the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 2, 3, 10, 12, and 15. These goals focus on health and well-being, equity, sustainability, and the restoration of our natural environment. We decided to work with a food pantry to get a first-hand account of what the community is doing about the issue. Food pantries approach the issue of food insecurity holistically. On a micro level, food pantries help individuals meet their daily needs, offer immediate relief, and treat clients with dignity, recognizing that some may be ashamed to seek help. On a meso level, food pantries have to be sensitive to the needs, preferences, or hindrances of certain people groups in accessing food. They also partner with local organizations to get donations, volunteers, or more. On a macro level, food pantries support the local phrase, local production for local consumption under local control. Most locals support food sovereignty, self-sufficiency, and food localization. Food pantries also promote food sovereignty and access to fresh, locally sourced foods for sustainable production and distribution. They also encourage environmental sustainability by reducing food waste. Everyone is affected by food insecurity, but we can all work together to solve the issue. Our team was composed of nursing, education, public health, and social work majors. Food insecurity may lead to chronic diseases. Nurses can and should work with community organizations like food pantries to educate clients on nutrition and food safety. Public health majors can evaluate the effectiveness of food assistance programs or work with food pantries to advocate for policies that effectively reduce food insecurity and promote health equity. Educators can work with food pantries to provide service learning opportunities for students, allowing them to give back to the community and gain real-world knowledge about food insecurity and social justice. Social workers can assess their clients' needs as they provide case management, so they also advocate for systemic change and supports culturally sensitive social programs that offer education, nutrition, physical activity, and access to healthcare. Located in Kalihi, we chose to volunteer with the Pantry. They appeared to have a unique approach to the issue and seemed to be an organization that matched our goals the most.
We are loading lovely parts of food into these people's cars.
It's go time!
Each cart was filled with the client's order. Once we got the go signal, we teamed up in taking a cart to load up food into their respective car. Rather than giving out just any kind food, the pantry emphasizes client autonomy. This means that clients can choose what they want or need rather than just being given a box and expected to make a meal from it.
People go online and they order what they want, so there's no waste.
The volunteers inside the warehouse are largely responsible for running through the shelves and putting the clients' orders together.
I am going to now go get the frozen part. Yum, right?
Running this whole process requires many volunteers. We wanted to understand their perspective on the issue and the pantry.
You will see a lot of people coming here, which will show that there's a lot of people that's on the brink of poverty.
Well, we came on vacation and we thought it would just be a good idea to, instead of just like vacationing, to give back to the community that we were coming to visit.
When you've been blessed, you need to bless others. And I see a lot of appreciation from the people that come here on a weekly basis to get their food, and it's a rewarding thing.
Coming back from last semester, I just feel like it's just growing upon me to give back, at least growing on me to just grow up and actually just like give back to the people who are the ones in need.
We served 482 households today. Alright guys, can someone give me a guess how many individuals that was? How many individuals? So close. It was 1,246. Alright guys, and all together that was a total of almost 20,000 pounds of food. So give yourself a big round of applause. You guys totally killed it today.
After serving our community with the pantry and hearing people's stories, we found out that food insecurity doesn't discriminate.
Food insecurity can happen to any family. It doesn't matter who you are. Everyone needs help.
There's a stigma about seeking help. If you need help, then we need to encourage each other to seek help together,
Because everyone's here to help you.
We were reminded of the value of service. We're helping real people with real needs.
I knew about food insecurity, but not in the perspective in Oahu. I've seen a lot of families come in here in need, and it was great to be able to help them. I love it here.
We can do something about it. We don't have to be left in the dark about our situation, that there's people there who want to help and who want to reach out, and we can all be part of that.
This is technically not a solution to food insecurity, but it does help address it.
It mixes the modern, the electronic part of it with, giving people the autonomy to choose what they want to eat.
I like to think that small steps kind of lead to solution, if you will. So this kind of is like an example. So it's just small steps to help mitigate this social issue of food insecurity here in Hawaii.
I think they're doing the best with what they have and what they can do right now. They're seeking to continually improve to address the needs of the community.
It helps them a long ways, even just by simply volunteering or spreading word about the organization. It does help them a lot.
We should invest our time and energy into supporting our community.
We're college students, so we party from time to time, so it's good to just take a second and then just give back to the people who are on this island.
What's your major?
Nursing.
On an academic level, we saw our textbook come to life in applying what we learned to our issue and solution. On a professional level, this is the community we will serve as future nurses, social workers, and public health officials. We got to know what needs need to be addressed. We got to know our ohana better. With dignity and compassion, the Pantry aims to alleviate food insecurity by providing a self-sufficient, sustainable, reliable access to nutritious food for those in need, regardless of income or background. The Pantry's online grocery shopping style is unique, innovative, and successful. By partnering with local farmers, restaurants, and others, the Pantry supports around 10,000 individuals per month in a contactless drive-through process. Approximately 30% of the people they serve are keiki, and 30% of the adults they serve are kapuna. The Pantry is constantly working to become more efficient, help more people, partner with more local organizations, provide access to nutritional resources, and expand their services. The Pantry meets the immediate needs of the community as we push for long-term change. If you need assistance, visit thepantry.org. Click on Need Food? Click here to be redirected to the shopping page. Read How to Shop for instructions on how to navigate the page. Then shop away.
Okay.
Go.
Paul Tran, Mr. Paul, last semester you said that I was missing out on volunteer work, but here I am now. Just to prove you wrong? No, I'm just kidding. I hope all goes I hope all is well, Mr. Tran. Just want to give back. You let me know if you guys have any more events that I can show up to, but hope you're doing good, dude. Take it easy.
Thank you. And why did you choose the pantry to serve and volunteer?
I'm not a volunteer.
Oh.
It was good. I enjoyed it. I got my exercise. # better than gym. Yeah, I also got my tan. I'm not putting that in there.
I definitely feel a lot better about myself now that I've worked here. The service parks definitely changed my perspective.
So good level and a professional level as a social work major.
Yay!
Go team.